Hello, how are we doing? Bloody Twitch and constant error. I get that sometimes. Happy Thursday, it's almost Friday, it's almost the weekend. I'm super happy because I'm tired. And the weekend means that we can be free from baseball for a little bit as we return to jailbreak, possibly. We're going to play ball, yeah. Hey, Techie Rob, how are you? I was just loading up some music. Jail bass ball. I can't even read it. Hey, Critical, I ruined it. Ooh, hey. What am I doing? Sonic Spinball options music. Mystical Machine Gun would like. Oh, it's even funnier when I got my headphones in. I don't even know who's done it yet. I'm tabbed out at the minute, going through the music list. I just get goofy in my ear. Oh, wait. What have I done? So yeah, I was putting that in. Oops.
Play ball.
We will play ball in a minute. Calm down.
Play ball. It's short.
I actually don't mind this track. I'm gonna have to add this to the playlist. You know, I need to remember to do that. What was I doing? Right, we want to add Sonic Spinball. The options music. Was there something else that somebody picked? No. Okay. Any more music before I begin? I'll clean my glasses. When you went ooh ooh ooh, Mystical Machine Gun, I thought you were talking about fantastic Disney music that was playing at the time. I thought you were like, oh, I know what this is, yay! But no, you were just whoops. Sorry if that was loud. I just yanked the microphone cord on my capture card. This is what happens when you live in a box and you have cables everywhere. I need to get the password out, don't I, before we start anything. Where are we at? God, my eyesight without my glasses on is getting really bad. Remember the jump scare we had with the password yesterday when I thought it didn't fit? If you weren't here yesterday, this is the most ridiculous thing. Aha! Ooh. I'm still not quite right. Like my sinuses and stuff is just a mess. It's like this lingering whatever it is that I've had. I've got like pressure in my head today. 5Y, is that, oh god, is that a 0 or an O? It's an O. Ooh, ch. 1B5. So then yesterday I was like, oh my god, the password doesn't even fit, there's too many letters. But no, you continue on, you scroll the password along. Absolutely bonkers. DAY. Wait, HCDA. It doesn't even show you like a recap, you just sort of throw it in, so it's like, good, I hope you've got the right password, which you won't find out until you finish the game. Can't remember who's in the lead now. The level was quiet at the start with no enemies for a while, and it's not even a horror game. Oh, and Chaser, you got jump scared. How are you today, Jason? And anybody else? Right. Let's start the music. I think it resets the setting, not the music every time, I'm not even sure. Do-be-do-do-do-do. Got better sleep? I didn't. Slept quite badly last night. And I did that really irritating thing. Just shut this music off. You know when you wake up like about 50 minutes before your alarm, so it's like it's that by the time you fall asleep again it goes off, but like also getting up is just miserable. It's like the worst time to wake up. And I'm just sitting there because I already didn't go to sleep early because of playing this last night, and then woke up stupid early anyway. I was not impressed. Boo-boo-boo-boo-boo. Cast baseball with the morning coffee. Well, I'm having it with an evening coffee, but I'm drinking decaf. I'm drinking decaf. What is wrong with me? No, I'm just trying to cut down in the evenings. Spinning ball demo is far cooler than the actual game. That's not brutal balls of fury. That's wrong. That needs fixing. That's from Pro Move Soccer. Do-do-do. That was from a review. There we go. That has been updated. That was from a review in a magazine. That was just shady as hell. Very much like my views of the game too. So your body broke now. Real caffeine keeps you up at night. Doesn't keep me up. I can quite happily drink a cup of coffee at 3 in the morning and go to bed. But I'm more concerned about the quality of my sleep, and also just not having so much caffeine in my system permanently. Do 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 do. Do you know what? I've been getting sore throats, so tonight's going to be a bit of a test, because I'm also wondering, am I just allergic to nuts and don't know? Because I've been eating nuts like every day as part of like trying to change my diet a little bit, and I don't always eat a lot of nuts. I've been eating almonds, and I never had nuts as a kid because I was very fussy and didn't want them. And who knows, maybe I'm perhaps actually allergic, so I haven't had any nuts today. So if I still end up with a sore throat, it's not the nuts. Hey Smudgy, how are you? I've listened to this lovely YouTube video. Brits all know Davina McCall, but she does this YouTube thing now called Begin Life Again with Davina McCall, and it's sort of primarily about middle age kind of thing, and like not just necessarily starting over, but like getting a new lease on life kind of thing. And she's interviewing a lot of people who've had maybe interesting lives and experiences, or made turnarounds or whatever. But the one that she's done now is with this nutritionist woman, and she's just talking about food and stuff, obviously. And some of it towards the end is about like women and menopause and food, but the majority of it's just about food. So I was listening to some of that stuff, and it's been quite interesting to hear what the and it's specifically with the UK sort of food in mind. But it's
Fly ball is second.
but that got me thinking about the nut allergy thing, because she was talking about how it's good to introduce your kids to foods like that at young ages, because it helps them, like, reduces their likelihood of being allergic in the future. Because they, what is it, the microbiome, I think it was called, or whatever, gets built up. We do some housework.
Safe.
As R.B.I, it's the same. I eat all sort of nuts a while back for the biotin. What's the biotin? Is that what I just said and got it wrong? I've started eating almonds because I'm just trying to have more protein.
Fly ball.
Generally, I'm trying to swap. I'm trying to replace my snacks. I'm not going crazy with food really, but I'm just trying to swap crisps for nuts, swap chocolate for dried figs, things like that. Do you know what I mean? Like, yeah, dried fruit isn't necessarily the best because it's got high calories and sugar in it and stuff, but it's better than just eating a bar of chocolate. And it gives you that sort of fix of sweetness. I'm just trying to make little choices like that. Not necessarily... I'm not dieting, that's for sure. I'm just trying to find alternatives that are better. I don't have enough. Oh god, this is loud. I don't have enough money and stuff to fill my things like that, and patience and time. For the follow. If I like dark chocolate, I do, yeah. I used to buy... I haven't bought any dark chocolates in a while. I didn't like it when I was a kid, but I did... I used to like to put dark chocolate in... it's like a yogurt that we have here, but it's sort of like a big probiotic one, but it's a plain yogurt. I used to like putting... This is harsh, this track. I think it's just because it's loud, but wow. Very gemsy.
It's short.
That can be good for you. I wonder if it's just no chocolate is better though. And to be honest, the kind of dark chocolate that I would eat is probably too cheap to be good for you. I'm not spending a lot of money on dark chocolate.
Third.
But I did used to like to put it in. I think it goes quite well with the yogurt. Why is this song so loud? Busting my eardrums.
Strike.
Dun dun dun. Boing.
Foul ball.
Do 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 do. Talk about the 90% cocoa. How much is that cost generally in comparison? Would you say, is it expensive? What I have started, I think I'm going to do more going forward, is eating whole grain pasta instead of plain, even though it does cost more. I think sometimes it's like, well, maybe I should just pay the extra. It's just so depressing because it's a difference of like, you know, like $4 or $5 for a smaller pack of whole grain pasta versus like I can get a giant pack for like $2 of like not whole grain. Why is healthy food so fucking expensive? That's what irks me. Try and budget, but what I am thinking, like, what I'm trying to convince myself, and I think it is partly true anyway, but you know, with like I said, I'm eating nuts or whatever, and I've started eating dry figs, and that's quite expensive actually. For the bag that I bought, it's like 700 yen. But I just think, like, you don't eat the whole bag at once. It's not like, and you just eat, like, you know, a handful or two of them at a time. And it's the same with nuts, and it's generally more satiating. Like, you feel fuller quicker off a couple of handfuls of nuts than like eating a bag of crisps, which is just shit for you anyway. So even though it costs more, maybe it's more satisfying. We bound for a big bar. At the moment, I'm just not eating chocolate at all. Because I find with chocolate, you just sort of crave it when you eat it. I'm quite good at not having chocolate when if I don't buy it. I've still got some Christmas chocolate in at the moment. I've got Galaxy chocolates, but I'm saving them. And I've got a mini egg. Because I got a Galaxy selection box for Christmas.
Fly ball to second. You're out.
But to be honest, probably the worst food for me, the one that I need to eliminate the most, and it kills me to do it, but to be honest, it's just not good for me, is crisps. I absolutely love crisps. I just devour them. But they're just a garbage food that doesn't satisfy you at all. It's just fatty. It's got like, what? Probably next to no nutritional value at all. And also, I'm very prone to like mouth ulcers, canker sores, whatever you call them. And crisps really don't help with that because they're sharp and they just kind of cut your mouth up. So I'd be so much better off without them, but they're so fucking yummy. That's the worst thing for me, but at the moment I'm just not buying any. That's why I've swapped to nuts instead to get that sort of fix. Because I'm awful for crisps, like cakes and whatever, sugary stuff. I can live without, but crisps, that savoury kind of salty crisps taste. Oh, I love eating crisps. And the worst thing about in Japan is they don't really sell small-sized crisps. I mean, you can sort of get, you get multi-packs. It's not very common. You tend to get more like kind of share bag, grab bag kind of sizes. And who can, honestly, it's so hard to like, once you've opened a bag, to close it up again afterwards. I mean, I'll do it. If it's big enough and I feel guilty, I will. But like those medium-sized grab bags, I'll just eat the whole bloody thing. And it's like 300, 400 calories or something in one of those. And it's like, whoops. That is one nicer thing about being back home. You can just eat a smaller bag. Oh, I was eating so many crisps when I was back home. All the prawn cocktail and Worcester sauce. I had a dream last night. It's how bad it is. I had a dream last night that I found a shop that sold like multi-packs of prawn cocktail, and I was like sneaking them into work. I don't know what that means. Perhaps it means I need a packet of crisps. Do 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 do.
He bunts it.
Oh, bunt off. Yeah, it was just interesting to hear some of the stuff. Because she was saying that caffeine isn't actually that bad for you, really, but it depends on the person.
Out. Strike. Fly ball to center field.
I think that's the end of the request line.
Safe. Fly ball.
Yeah, I'm reading, in answer to the question earlier, I'm reading Catching Fire, the second Hunger Games book, and I've got, according to my Kindle, I've got 2 hours and 10 minutes left. I don't know, maybe I'll try and finish it tomorrow.
Fly ball to
I
left
tend to
field.
read on my break. I ended up at work without anything to do today for an hour, so I had a sneaky read. I've got a good 2 hours of booking today. Keep wanting to watch the trailer, but I don't want to kind of pollute my imagination yet. Do you know, I never know what to do with that either, because I was reading the book today and thinking about it. No, you want chocolate? I'm sorry. Celery, man. Fucking love it, don't you? Don't you love a piece of celery? I can't get enough of that. I actually fucking hate celery. I think it's the most depressing food there is. But yeah, like with reading the book, I'm like, oh, maybe I want to watch the movie, but then a part of me kind of doesn't want to watch the movie because when you read a book and then you watch the films, it sort of just overrides your original imagination, and it's kind of, you can't undo it afterwards, I think. So it's like, I don't know, do I want to? Because I've already got like how the characters look in my head and how the world looks and stuff. So when I watch the film, that's all I'll remember, because I've done that, you know, with other books, obviously. Harry Potter being one of them, which obviously I read before Rowling turned out to be a plum. But yeah, just things like that. I haven't read too many books though. I haven't read too many books that I've seen then watched. It's usually the other way around. I've seen the film first, so like Interview the Vampire. I kind of can't help but not imagine Brad Pitt whenever I'm reading Louis because I've seen the film so many times. Tom Cruise is a bit different though. I kind of imagine him as a mixture of. Well, same with Brad Pitt. It's like a weird mixture of Tom Cruise and somebody else that doesn't exist.
Fly ball to first.
I definitely see Christian Slater as the boy.
Fly ball to left field. Safe. To short. Fly ball to left field.
We'll go and catch it.
You're out.
Yes.
Strike. Strike. Out. Strike. Strike. Out. Fly ball to second. You're out. Fly ball to short. You're out. To third. Foul ball. Fly ball to left field. Safe. To first.
Ooh, ooh, ooh. That'll do. Bottom 5 already.
Fly ball to left field. You're out. Fly ball to left field.
Part of me does want to watch the film though, because I want to see what's different and nitpick.
Safe.
And I've heard the third book has been turned into 2 films, which they always seem to do these days. I swear it's just to make more money. Because as far as I know, the book's not exactly much bigger than any of the others.
Out. To short. Safe. To third. You're out. To short.
Oh, piss.
Safe. Fly ball to
Wow,
left field.
you went for that.
Fly ball to second. You're out. Fly ball to left field. You're out.
Oh,
To first. Foul ball.
no.
Fly ball to first. You're out.
Oh my god. I just want to get a run or two comfortably in the
Fly
lead.
ball to third. You're out.
Oh well, that was a quick round.
Strike. Strike. Out.
I have a random day off next Wednesday, which is really kind of annoying. I mean, I won't complain about a... Well, I will complain about a day off, I guess, because it means I'm out of money for the day. I don't really necessarily need a holiday. But, so if I'm having one, why does it have to be on a Wednesday? It's a national holiday on a Wednesday.
Out.
It's just stupid. I mean, I miss a lot of the national holidays because they're often on Mondays and I don't work Mondays anyway. But one on a Wednesday is a bit annoying. Maybe I'll have a book day. Because I don't really want to go crazy because I'll have to then go back to sleep again early the next night for work again.
Fly ball to third.
And then I've got that ugly... Well, actually, maybe I should probably just do some chores because it's that stupid time of year. I should probably do... It's tax return time. I bloody hate it.
Fly ball to right field.
He's going to catch that, isn't he? Oh, good.
A home run.
Have a national holiday on Wednesday this
Fly ball to
July.
right field.
I mean, if you get paid, you can only complain so much, but
A home
yeah,
run.
I don't get paid for national holidays, so it's kind of just annoying, but it's even more annoying that it doesn't even like give me a long weekend, like a longer weekend. But yeah, I'd rather just not have the day off, to be honest, and earn some money. Taking a vision ahead of its time. Maybe we could play baseball all day. Maybe I should do that on Wednesday. Maybe I should just play like 12 hours of this. Maybe I'll just do a marathon Tuesday night until Wednesday with a couple of hours of sleep. That'll be fun. Do you remember we played Family Fortunes for 10 hours? That was good.
Fly ball.
I don't have any baseball facts today though, other than it's really fucking long. That's the fact of the day for baseball.
Fly ball to center field.
Oh, maybe I can start bunting now. We've got 10 ahead.
Fly ball.
Get one more
to
for the
second.
road, perhaps. Or not, because he's going to catch that.
You're out. Fly ball to second. You're out.
Hey Grizzly, how are you?
He bunts it. You're out. Fly ball to left field.
I don't even see, like, I'm looking at the radar and the ball goes past the blue dot, but I don't even see the fielder in the game. Telling ya, the fielding is really piss. I don't like it.
Fly ball to left field. You're out.
Okay, see that's automatic, and I nearly moved the D-pad, but that would have not been good.
Strike.
Do 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 do.
Strike. Out.
Oh, stop swapping bloody pitchers all the
To
time.
short.
Or batters even.
You're out. Fly ball to second. You're out.
No. And it's considered a strike.
He bunts it.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Safe.
Trying to get out.
He bunts it. Safe. He bunts it.
Why is this working? Can you please throw us out?
Safe.
That's ridiculous. I may as well go for it now.
Strike.
Oh my god, be real.
To short.
That'll do.
Ball. To first. Safe.
Why am I still not out?
You're
Right,
out.
good.
Fly ball to left field. A home run. Fly ball to left field.
Play ball. Hey, dude, how are you?
Fly ball to center field.
Bum, 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 bum.
Safe. To second. You're out. Safe.
Oh. Are you going to start doing a push? 73 baseballs remaining, but plenty more streaming to go for you.
Strike.
This could be what you need
To
to
second.
help you get over the finish line. Get the partner.
You're out.
Why don't you start streaming some R.B.I?
Safe.
Shot by the iron's hot though. Yeah, that's it. Go for it. R.B.I 94. You're
Fly ball
welcome.
to left field.
Remember me when you're the king of retro baseball.
A home run. Fly ball to
Sign a
left field.
baseball for you. Fucking dare you. Biggest baseball-based fan. My stamina's gone. I've only got to catch him out though, but we're gonna have to relieve him and put Bedrosian in. Doo-ba-doo-ba-doo.
Strike.
What am I doing? What am I doing? I think I'll feel better when we're like, you know, 20 games left. But right now I'm just like, oh boy.
Out.
This ain't gonna be worth it. Current record 8. I'm such a fool. Atlanta. It's going even slower than I think I thought. 72 games to go. Ah.
Play ball.
Oh yes, we'll play ball.
Strike. Strike.
All we do. Oh my god, how many bloody games are left? Let's fucking go! Why is there 27 baseball games?
Ball.
20 baseball games left after this. And you know another one of them is going to be just as long.
Ball.
See, you know, as much as I hate Tony La Russa, at least it let you simulate, like, most of it.
Strike.
And just take the result.
Strike.
I don't hate baseball games, though. I actually find some of them quite fun, the retro baseball games. I just wish they didn't insist on being so long. That's my problem. That's the offer. Thank you no more until next month when we go back to 1 day a month. Ooh, that sounds nice. I'd love to work at home. Well, hopefully I'll see. I might do PlayStation tomorrow night, but I'll see how tired I am after work.
Strike.
Because Fridays are always tiring.
Strike.
And possibly 9. Oh, we'll get. I'm hoping to get 4 games, 4 or 5 games done tonight. We did 6 yesterday,
You're
but
out.
I started early.
To third.
The problem with trying to speed up these games is just trying to get the computer out can take a while, which is a bit annoying. Like, I can throw bunting and stuff, and especially like later on, we don't even need to win most of the games, we can just throw them. But unfortunately, even when I'm like trying to lose, I've still got to catch the computer out in order to end their turn, which is just the annoying bit.
Safe. Strike. Fly ball. To third. Safe. Strike. Safe.
Oh, he made it! He stole a base! Crikey.
Strike. Out. To third. Foul ball.
Bugger.
Strike. Out.
Oh well.
Strike. Strike. Out. To third.
Oh, as if you missed that.
Strike. Strike. Out. Fly ball to short. You're out. Strike. To second. You're out. To third.
Do you know, I wonder how much hammer this Mega Drive that I'm playing on has actually had, because obviously I brought it used. I wonder what the story of it is, like who owned it and did they play a lot of it. Like I wonder if I've given it more love than it's ever had in its life.
Strike.
I wonder how much baseball has been in its slot.
Fly ball to short.
I wonder if it's ever, until me, output R.B.I. Baseball 94. Probably not, because it didn't have a Japanese
Fly ball
release.
to short.
But who knows?
You're out. Fly ball to left field.
I wonder what its original owner played. If it was like Awesome Possum all the time. Hold on. It was Time Killers.
To short. You're out.
Oh, it was all the Fantasy Stars. I mean, all my retro stuff's here second hand, because none of it's from childhood, because my stuff's back in the UK, so like, even my Saturn and my PlayStation, I wonder who they belong to, and what games they used to play on them.
To short. Fly ball to left field.
I would really like to get a Super Nintendo and a Nintendo 64 this year. I wonder how well the N64 could look, because I don't think I'm going to be able to get one of those RGB mod things. So I kind of just wonder how it could look with S-Video and Retrotink.
A home run.
Because S-Video and the PlayStation's fine. I already have the cables for S-Video. I ordered them before, but
Second.
I am really getting a craving for N64 now. I keep seeing other people playing it, and I kind of want to get the real controller back and give it a go. So I haven't played a real N64 in years.
Strike.
I would love to play Castlevania 64 because it just feels like unfinished business, because I used to have that and I've never finished it. I used to get up to the clock tower bit and platforming finished me off.
Strike. Fly ball to the pitcher. You're out.
I'd like to revisit Mission Impossible.
Fly ball to left field. Safe. Fly ball to short. Safe. Fly ball. Foul ball. Strike.
I've also never finished Majora's Mask to this day. It's one of the few older Zeldas I haven't done actually.
Strike.
I haven't done Minish Cap either.
ball to left field. You're out. Fly ball to left field. You're out. To first. Safe. Fly ball to left field. You're out. Strike. Strike. Out. He bunts it. You're out. Strike.
Don't do that, you obnoxious bastard.
He bunts it. Safe. He bunts it.
Is this like the easier way to just play this game? Just bunt all the time?
Strike. Fly ball to short. To second.
Ooh.
You're out. Ball. Strike. Ball. Strike.
I wonder what controls the stamina gauge, because why is my pitcher's stamina so low and we're only on the top 5?
To short.
Because you can generally last most of the game.
Safe.
Maybe it's because I'm doing a lot of fastballs. B-A-S-E-B-A-L-L. That's what is going on here.
Strike.
A lot of baseball.
Strike.
What does it spell? Hell.
Fly ball to left field. Play ball.
Play ball.
You're out. Strike.
Yeah, his stamina's basically gone already. I am doing a lot of fastballs though. Are you a baseball fan?
To second. You're out.
Can't stand this shit. Well, you're in the right place.
He bunts it. Safe. He bunts it. You're out. Strike.
Oh, stop doing that. Actually, I suppose I should just try and get at least one run.
Strike. Fly ball. Foul ball.
So the deal with showing bunt, because I'm just trying to speed the game up
Fly ball. To left
by
field.
losing on purpose.
You're out.
As long as I've got a lead, even if I lose the game, it doesn't matter. Hey Flygon, how are you? Thank you for the bits. Game of cricket looks weird. Where's the wickets duct taped onto the wheelie bin? I'll trash it, see if it works out. Wow, it's been working out for
Strike.
the other games. I don't need to win every single one anyway. Whatever just speeds up the process.
Strike.
Quickest way to get out is bunting it, really. Although sometimes the quickest way to get out is just trying to play.
Out. Ball. To short. You're out. Play ball.
I'm doing a series.
Strike.
That's why I'm trying to speed this one up.
You're out. To third. Safe. Strike. Strike. Fly ball to short. You're out. Fly ball to first. You're out.
Oh, bollocks.
Fly ball to first. To third. Safe.
That sounds Canadian. May well be. We have Montreal in here
He
somewhere.
bunts it. You're out. Safe. Fly ball to left field. You're out. Safe.
Do.
Fly ball to left field. You're out. Fly ball to
Actually, perhaps I should turn these videos off because I wonder if that would speed it up too.
second. Time.
Off. Maybe it'll speed the game up a bit. Because I kind of thought they happened independently of like what's going on, but maybe even just the pitcher like setting up might be a bit faster.
To short.
Should have thought about that before. I like to turn the replays off as well, or at least the computers.
Fly ball to center field.
When you got 72 games, you gotta.
Safe. Fly ball to third. Foul ball.
Because there are 80 games in total in this competition series. Ooh.
Strike.
And then presumably we've got to do the playoffs afterwards. And then probably the World Series Champion playoffs or whatever it is. So that's probably another 10 games.
Out. Fly ball to left field.
So in total, I am the most valuable person. It's easier than Roger Clemens. It's probably one of the R.B.I. games in general have been really easy so far. I'm ready for a stream. Hey Sukapan, how are you?
A home run.
A home run. How are you, Fishash, as well? No, the sort of good thing about the R.B.I. games is they're generally quite easy. To be fair, this is played on easy mode because that was default and that's what I usually go with. But the other ones have been pretty easy. But the only annoying thing is the pitching is a little bit harder because on the first two RBIs you could quite literally just stand on the opposite side of the batter. No, stand on their side and then pitch diagonally all the way to the side and then they'd always swing for it and miss. But on this one they often don't swing for it, so you've got to just slightly tease them into it. But yeah, it made the other ones super easy.
Out.
Last time you watched was just before my Christmas trip. I've barely been on though, to be honest. You've not really missed a lot. I know it's like February, but I've not really. So I didn't get back from the UK until till like January 12th, I think it was. And then I was jet lagged, so I was off for like a week. I did try and get back on for which was very cheesable. I never really got the knack of that one. I know that Meridian Prime had figured some stuff out. I just sort of suffered it. I ended up getting like reasonably good at that game. But yeah, I didn't I did the January thing in January. I streamed Goofy for a couple of hours. And then I can't remember if I did another stream after that, but then I was just sort of off Twitch for a couple of weeks and I've just sort of only just really started to get back into a routine with it.
Out. Safe.
I've just been feeling very run down.
Fly ball to short.
But yeah, there's 80 in total. So there was lots of different modes for this game. The problem with some of the sports games like this one is like trying to pick what is my completion criteria here? What am I doing? And with this one I just couldn't really find a satisfying mode, so in the end I just went the whole hog, almost. Oh, I just catch that, you bastards. Because this mode you've got play a single game, and I don't like to do that unless there's no other mode at all. I usually like to have some sort of like a tournament, you know, where I can be the champion of it. Football games or whatever, I'll just play like a cup or whatever. I don't usually do the leagues. But the J-League series, they only have leagues, so I had to do leagues for those. Bugger off. I don't know whether to just concentrate for a minute. I do want to get one more run. The other baseball games that I've played mostly have had like just a mini sort of series where there's about 30 games, which is still really fucking long, but it's not insane. These R.B.I. games though, they've generally just had like play everybody in the division. They haven't really had like a proper series mode. This one does though, and this is why I was getting a bit, what should I do? Because we've got play a single game, which is not really that great. Best of 7, which I don't know if that's simulating a play. Like, it's just very vague with what each mode is in this. Like, you play a best of 7, but it's like, is that like the playoffs at the end, or just playing a random best of 7? Like, will you get a thing at the end of it? And then there's play everybody in the division, which I did start doing, but every time you win, it just said like, you know, how many you've won so far, but it doesn't show any of the other teams. So it's kind of like there's no competition. There's nothing to win. So I wasn't really feeling that mode either. And so that just sort of left me with doing the 80 game series or the 162 game series. So here we are. Oh, the graphics on this are gorgeous. It's using rotoscoping and it just really shows in the quality of it. But I think outside of the main pitching and batting bit, the graphics are not as attractive. But yeah, this stuff is nice. It's fast as well. 62 games. It is, yeah. But I mean, that's sort of, if you're into baseball, that's the selling point of it, I guess, because you bastard, you fucking bastard. You can do the whole 1994 calendar, and it's like an accurate calendar of it. They're gonna bloody win this one, aren't they? But it doesn't matter. We'll keep going even if they win, but I'd like to win more games right now. Why do you keep fucking hitting these? I'm like trying to do it as wide as possible without causing a ball, but off they go. I'm just gonna go the whole hog. Oh, it's because my pitcher's stamina's gone, isn't it? I'm hitting I'm throwing too slow. But yeah, I don't know. I feel like we're going to finish this mode and probably nothing will happen. Oh, but oh well, then I can say I did it. I guess watching a member playing as a kid was welcome to. Yeah, everybody played that one. Did you actually play the real game of it, like the car, or did you play it on the collection? Because that's why I think most people played it. That's how I played it on Mega Games 1. Can't remember whether it was called. Was it the Sega Value Pack in North America? All-Star Break, Home Run Derby. There's not. I don't think there's an All-Star one, but there is a Home Run Derby. Yeah. See, the previous R.B.I. game, they had a mode called Game Breakers, and it was like, I think it was like 10 or 15 different scenarios of baseball. Well, actually, the previous 2 games have had it, and this one has it too. Where it'll just be something like... Oh, for fuck's sake. You're in the top 9, and you're like 9 points down. Can you pull it back, like as a scenario? And I did that for R.B.I. 4, but then R.B.I. 93 and this one have that mode too, but it's just totally recycled content. It's the exact same scenarios, nothing new, nothing changed. So it's like, well, I'm not doing it again. Because that was a fun mode to conquer. Oh my god, I've got to get like all these runs now. Ain't gonna happen, is it? Oh, you bastard, fly ball. I think we've lost this one. Ugh, not having you. Is there nobody better? Why can't I do anybody else except Sid Bream? Oh, there we go. Oh, let's go with him. At least he hits it.
Fly ball to right field.
Totally the wrong way. Book of Italia, they got Sonic the Hedgehog. But it wasn't called Book of Italia in the US, it was called Championship Soccer.
Out.
Fuck.
Fly ball to second. You're out.
No! Oh, we lose. Oh well, what a shame. Atlanta loses. But I'm keeping the loss, we're not doing it again. So where are we now? We're still at 0 because Chicago have lost 2 and SF have lost 1, so we're still okay. Doodaloo, doodaloo, doodaloo. Mac, how are you? Yeah, the 6-in-1 I think is the North American version of the Mega Games. We had Mega Games 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 in the UK.
Fly ball to third.
I can feel my throat getting sore already, so I don't think it's the nuts. I think it's just me doing a big chilling. We're doing baseball and chill.
To short.
Do.
Ball.
Ball.
To third.
Fucking hell.
You're out.
Should have done the third, but oh well. Morning fly gone.
Fly ball to center field.
Fly ball. Fly gone.
You're out.
Hey.
Strike. Strike.
I was browsing listings of games today and I was seeing things like the PlayStation 1 game of Tomorrow Never Dies, and I was thinking, should I? Even though it's in Japanese, just like whatever, we'll just play James Bond in Japanese, it'll be fine. Even though we'll miss Pierce Brosnan. I actually do want to play the Star Wars game at some point. I should stream that now that I've got my cables actually. Star Wars Episode 1. The Phantom Menace. Because it has English voice acting, just Japanese text. I can't remember if I ever actually finished that, but I used to borrow that off a friend. And I remember it was actually really good for the N64 version. I need to get an N64 back in my life. I was just saying that earlier. I want to get one.
Fly ball to third. Foul ball.
Twine. The world is not enough.
Strike. Fly ball to right field.
Well, is that out or is it home?
You're out. Safe. Fly ball to center field.
Well, Oh, okay, you go ahead and miss that then. What's your favourite James Bond game? I've played so few of them. Have you played the Mega Drive one, the Duel?
Strike.
We've got that to do at some point.
To short.
What's this music? This is a jam. What is this? Oh, it's Lord Monarch. Probably Everything or Nothing. Is that the one with Sean Connery? Actually voicing it.
Fly ball.
Or is that From Russia with Love?
You're out.
I saw Mystical Machine Gun playing some of that one.
Fly ball. To second.
Pierce Brosnan likeness and voice. Oh, he fluffed it. Motion capture. I'm surprised they got him. Oh, I'm fielding. I fluffed it. Whoopsie. Zone down.
Fly ball. To second.
Oh, stop replaying. Oh, they love to rub it in.
Strike.
Yeah, have you played the Duel on the Mega Drive? That's based on Timothy Dalton
Strike.
era, because obviously it came out in like, what, 91-ish or something? 92, 1990, 91, 92-ish. So that would be basically when there was no movies coming out before GoldenEye. We got Willem Dafoe? What the hell is this game? That's mad.
To third.
There was like a little niche period though, I feel like, when games were starting to actually get like some respect, and you know, you did get some of this. It was becoming a bit more of a bigger deal with the motion capture and stuff. So it didn't, because like the EA, they got the Lord of the Rings, some of that stuff. You had the, what was it, the Matrix game, which had movie footage that was like made exclusively for it and things like that. Enter the Matrix.
Out.
Judi Dench in a video game, that's crazy.
Strike. Strike. Out.
I forgot John Cleese was in those James Bonds. Was he only Pierce Brosnan era? He didn't do...
Strike.
Yeah, no, he was just Pierce Brosnan, wasn't he? Was he Q? He didn't do Daniel Craig, did he?
Strike. To second. You're out.
Oh dear.
Strike. To short. You're out.
Do, 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 do.
Strike. Fly ball to third. You're out. Ball. Fly ball to short. You're out. Ball. Fly ball to left field.
Well,
A home
damn.
run.
10 game vision.
Fly ball to left field. A home run. Fly ball to center field. Strike. Strike. Out. Ball. To third. Safe. Strike.
Have World Championship shocker. Yeah, that's what I said. I forgot the world bit of it though.
Strike.
Because there's a sequel as well, World Championship Soccer 2.
Fly ball to the
And I
pitcher.
can't remember, but I think it might have just been World Cup Italia in Japan. I think the 90 bit was only slapped on the PAL version. World Cup Soccer, there we go.
To first.
It is known. I wonder who it's known by though. Probably not many people.
Fly ball to second. Safe.
I don't even think I've got the music from that in this playlist.
Strike.
I don't like the 60 Hz version. I like it slower. I find it too fast.
Fly ball to left field. Safe. To first. Fly ball to left field.
I always think the what you call it, the commentator, he sounds like somebody, and I can't place the voice. It's like some character from The Simpsons or The Muppets or something.
Strike. Strike.
It's that way he says like fly ball to left field.
Fly ball to first.
Or South Park.
Strike. Strike. Out. to third. He bunts it.
Hey James, how are you?
You're out.
You're out, apparently. Do 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 do.
Strike.
I've almost finished my book, the Catching Fire one. So that'll be 2 books this year I've read so far.
Out.
And I am probably just
The
going to jump
third.
straight into the 3rd one and finish the trilogy.
Safe. Fly ball to left field.
I was going to read Interview with the Vampire tomorrow, but I think I just want to finish
You're out.
Catching Fire. Because it's, you know, you get towards the end and it's getting exciting and you know that you're like really close to finishing it. You just want to sort of power through it. It's like the sensation of finishing a game as well. I love it. You know, you get near the end of a really good game or near the end of a good book. You just want to inhale it.
To first. You're out.
It's going well. Is that the lineup? Is that the lineup for next reads? Well, I mean, I've still got
To third.
Inferno and 50 Shades of Grey and Into the Vampire on the go. I want to finish one of those, I think, before I start anything else. I'm probably going to blitz through
Fly ball to left field.
Inferno once I've finished the Hunger Games trilogy, because I'm about 30-something% through that now.
Safe.
I might read some of that this weekend, actually. I'm doing the great. I am, yeah.
Strike.
That's why I was posted about it. I've read one of them before, anyway. I read it when it was like a big social phenomenon thing, because I was morbidly curious to see what it was all about, and it's really funny.
Third.
And when you read it, you sort of do kind of guiltily get into it because it's just so kind of ridiculous. And so I kind of want to read the end of it now because I read it like 10 years ago whenever it first was like everybody was talking about it because I wanted to know what all the fuss was about. I bit the social media sort of
To
buzz,
third. Foul ball.
and it is hilarious. Just some of the sentences in that book are just so funny.
Fly ball.
But
Foul ball.
yeah, I never finished the trilogy, so I kind of feel like, well, I kind of just want to finish it just to say I have. So,
Fly ball to second. You're out.
it's been so long, I can't. I actually like to say how huge the book is. It's such a damn long book. It's like, I think it's longer than the Fellowship of the Ring. And it's like I can't remember anything that happens in it. They said hardware store staff are being advised of possible customers. Oh my, yeah, because she works in a hardware store. That's at the start when that's the bit I've read already. Like turns up at the hardware store and it's like wanting to buy like cables and ropes and stuff. And it's like, oh, what's he buying those for? Oh, I wonder. And she's having like a meltdown. Not exactly sure why. Is that? I think I just answered your question, but you're probably just a little bit behind on the lag. In the second multi-pack is referencing the Genesis 6-pack. Colin's got an axe. If you mean the game, they might be right. Yeah, so basically, what you got as the Genesis 6-pack, we got in European territories as the Mega Games collection. So we have Mega Games 1, which had columns, Super Hang-On, World Cup Italia, like World Championship Soccer, whatever it was. And then there was Mega Games 2, which I can't remember what was on that one. And I think one of them had Streets of Rage on, one of them had like Shinobi, one of them had Golden Axe, one of them had Super Thunderblade, and one of them had Super Monaco GP as well. And then I think they did a collection in the US where they put 6 of them on one thing. Super Hang On. Already finished that one.
Strike.
There's a VODs on YouTube of me finishing the career mode in Super Hang On, which I still cannot believe I actually ever finished Super Hang On. Because when I was a kid, oh god, I used to play it because it was on Mega Games, but I could never get very far at all.
Too short.
I also never liked it either, but playing it now, it grew on me a lot. I thought it was pretty good fun. Especially considering how old it is too.
Strike.
Still prefer Road Rash, but I also haven't played Road Rash as an adult, and I feel like Road Rash might piss me off now because I've also never tried to beat Road Rash.
He bunts it.
I'm quite fond of those super scalar kind of games. I quite like checkpoint races.
He bunts it. You're out.
I enjoyed Outrun. I did sort of enjoy Lotus Turbo Challenge.
He bunts it. You're out.
But yeah, I don't know what I'm going to read next. I wanna try a bigger fantasy book, and I've got ideas. I think I might try is it the Law series? My brother recommended it. It's something called The Blade Itself, the Joe Abercrombie one. That is definitely in a mental to try list in the very near future, but I don't know if I want to try something first before that one. Else, I'm also considering is it the Assassins? Something, I've forgotten the name now. Somebody Hob.
Strike.
And my sister said that's really good, so there's also that. And the reason that one actually appeals is I watched a panel at World Something Con from last year, I think. And it had like George R.R. Martin and what's his name? Brandon Sanderson. And then it also had this author, I forgot the name now, somebody Hob. And I just really enjoyed her talking on that, so it sort of made me want to check out her books. It just seemed like a really nice, genuine, passionate, sincere person. And I can write as a child, ick girls, you appreciate now. Ick girls.
Fly ball to left field.
I didn't really care for it because I didn't like that genre. Now I like now I really like it though. Like I think Outrun's really good fun. Do you want to ride with lovely ladies at the side of you?
Fly ball
Super Hang On though. Did you ever finish Super Hang On? Because when you do the arcade mode,
a home run.
one of the endings I think is reveals that the bike is a woman.
Fly ball
Chase
to left
HQ.
field.
I enjoyed Chase HQ on the Mega Drive, but it's janky, but it's fun. But it doesn't really run very well. I'm sure there's better versions of it. I really want to play the Sega Saturn Chase HQ, it's just a little bit pricey. Can you stop doing home runs, you bellend? Do 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 do.
Strike.
Super Hang On. Are we going for a phase 2? It's a good one. If you do play it, my advice is the arcade mode is ridiculous. I could only... The last 2 stages on it, I think, were way too difficult for me and I couldn't do it. But if you then do the career mode first, if you finish career mode, you'll unlock a super bike that you can use in the arcade mode, and then that makes it so much easier because it's just faster. And that's how I do it. How do I feel about Super Monaco? I mean, we have to eventually, don't we? I mean, I own Super Monaco. I picked it up when I got this Mega Drive because it was like £3 and I just felt like I wanted a few different games and it's pretty iconic.
Strike.
I can't remember if it was that. It's probably about $2.50 I think I paid for Super Monaco.
Strike.
One of the games that I do want to get, I want to get Virtua Racing.
Out.
And play that off a real car because that's got the fancy special chip in it, hasn't it?
Third.
It's not an expensive game either. But yeah, that's got the special chip that lets it do all the 3D. It's a big, weird looking kart too.
Hey.
I'm surprised that one's not expensive. I guess it's just an unpopular genre and probably had a big print run.
To second.
But yeah, I'm just surprised that one isn't more. I feel like racing games in general are never really expensive though, except things like Outrun. Because good God, you know, if you want to get like Outrun on the, because I would like to, because I like the game. If you want to get Outrun 2 SP or whatever on the PlayStation 2, that'll cost you about £100 now or more. And then the Xbox Outrun is even more ridiculous. I think coast to coast.
Strike.
Outrun 2019 is also not cheap. I would like that one myself because I did quite enjoy that.
To short.
You like the boost mechanic? Was that in 2019? I can't even remember. I know that Turbo Outrun had that because that's why it's turbo. It's not the best version though, that Turbo
Fly
Outrun.
ball to right field.
Ooh, hello there. Hang on.
What a thrill.
What a thrill. Thank you for the raid. Sure is. Raid message, have no fear, I is here. Oh, are you coming in with the raid, Rosie? This is a bit odd though, I think. Hang on. Ooh. If you were shouty. A case of I've got ads going. Ah, let me snooze them. Oh, I'm too late. I'm so sorry. I was gonna say, let me give you a shout out. I think I ended up in your stream earlier, because Depths raided you. Yes, because I remember, just before I went live myself, I stayed around for Depths' raid. And here you are, it's all come full circle. But thank you so much for the raid. If you do need to go to sleep, go right ahead. I know usually when I stream that's why too. But yeah, thank you. I will check you out after the end of the stream. Thank you for the gifted sub, you Rosie. Thank you. We're welcoming anybody else. Mega Monkey, hello there. I'm sorry we're in Adland right now. It literally went off just as the raid went through. You know, allegedly Twitch is supposed to be like automating not doing it, but when things like that happen, but do they bugger? You have no answer, well lucky you. Maybe you'll get one in a second. But yeah, if you don't know what's going on here, I'm trying to finish all the Mega Drive games, and this is one of them. We're in baseball land right now, so we're just kind of chilling out, listening to music, chatting about whatever while I go through this baseball game. And on weekends we play the PlayStation sometimes. You know, you randomly get 50-second one, you will, because you sassed it, and so you're going to get one. Baseball land, that's where we are. See me out this game for a bit. Wow, we're, 10 hours into it now. But yeah, let me drop you a follow. Seems like we have a lot of mutuals. Although, if you usually end at this time, I doubt I'll ever be able to return the favour, but you never know, sometimes I do stream randomly early, so let me drop you a little follow, there you go. 6 hours earlier than this. Very unlikely. Well, no, because sometimes on weekends I do stream until stupid o'clock in the morning myself. So maybe I'll catch you sometime in the future. But yeah, do go to sleep if you need to. Why have we got a hype train? Did I miss something? I'm all over the place. Or is it just your Rosie hyping away? I think it is. Have a lovely rest of your stream, thank you. Yeah, we're very much in baseball land. We'll get back to it, I guess. Yeah, if you're coming in with the raid and you just want to stick around and chill with some baseball, go for it. Treat your fucking self. Baseball is love, baseball is life, baseball is at least another 40 hours, so yay. Thank you so much for the bits, Matt. Thank you. Hashtag actual content.
Fly ball to left field.
But yeah, I'm absolutely gonna shake things up with this game. I'm not gonna binge this. I'm gonna maybe next week I'm gonna pick another Mega Drive game that we can alternate with. I don't think I've got it in me to play baseball for hours and hours every night until it's done. We'll just spread it out, you know, bang out 5 games, maybe try and do 10 games a week or something like that, 15. I'm not playing it all weekend anyway. I'm going to go back to Jailbreakers because I was really enjoying that. What I would like to do, but the reason I don't, like, I actually technically would like to, you know, just go live, play 2 games of this and then swatch to a different game, or even just 1 game of this and swatch to a different game. But the only reason I don't want to do that is because I like to keep my VODs, and I'd end up with like 80 fucking VODs of this. I don't want 80 different videos. That's why I kind of like to do it in bulk.
Strike.
So I only can keep VODs if we've made progress, but yeah, it would just be a nightmare. I mean, I guess I could try and use a video editor to put them all together, but
Fly ball to third.
can't be arsed. Speaking of baseball, this is Roger Clemens' MVP baseball right now. The music.
Strike.
Whoopsie.
Strike.
We don't pass the 68th hour, we're safe. Why? What happens there? I think we might though.
Out.
I think we might. Because we've got playoffs as well.
He bunts it. You're out. He bunts it. You're out.
One day we'll hear this music and it will signal that I've finished this game.
You're out.
Oh! You know, I have to read these messages carefully. 3 months to flying on. Thank you, Mac. So I'm really bad at not reading that. That's very kind of you. Thank you so much. Holy shit, indeed. Yeah, and all that. Thank you.
Fly ball to short.
Baseball hype. Bugger. Tar.
Safe. Fly ball to left field.
Yeehaw. That is very helpful because I'm not going to lie, I'm a little bit concerned about my heating bill that's going to come soon because it's freezing and I've been having the heating on because I've not been very well.
Fly ball to right field. A home run.
And these, you know, the energy bills, they just kind of keep going up, and it's that anxiety. I mean, I already had to pay like 7,000 yen for my bill when I wasn't even here for a fucking month. Like, while I was in the UK, my bill is still over 50% of the typical value, even though I'm not here. And that's just from, like, I have to leave the hot water on. Because I have a weird, all my apartment is electric, so all my hot water is electric too, and it's like a tank thing. And I kind of don't want the pipes to freeze, but also when I get back from the UK, not being able to shower because it takes a whole like 12 hours overnight to heat up any hot water, and I come back to no hot water at all. So much to freak out after. Yeah, I'm nervous about. I know how much this electric bill is going to be. At least 14,000 yen, I think, this time around. Because every year it breaks records now. The winter bills. I remember when I first moved here in this exact same apartment, and winter bills, they would barely push 10,000 yen, and now even like my summer bills would be a bit lower, but now my summer bills are like 10,000 and my winter bills are like 14, 15 hitting these days.
Fly ball.
I mean, like I just said, an entire month of me not even being in this apartment has cost me 7,000 yen in electricity, apparently. And that's what my bills used to be like in, like, you know, spring when I'm actually here but just not using the aircon. It's ridiculous how much it's gone up. It doesn't sound a lot when you translate, like if you do a currency exchange into your own currency, it doesn't seem like a lot probably in pounds, like compared to living in the UK, but like just cost of livings and incomes are different.
To third.
It's a lot when it's gone up and you're only heating one room, because I don't live in a house.
To second. You're out.
Even resistive heating. See, my only sort of good thing is I don't have any gas. It's just one bill that I have to worry about.
Time.
My water is relatively cheap though. Seems to be basically the same every month, almost, give or take like about £1 or £2.
Ball. Strike.
Create storage space. Oh, it's doing that thing again, where my storage space is going. I need to delete some stuff off my computer. 200. I wonder if that's what made OBS crash, actually. I never even thought about that. Let me just delete some stuff, just in case. Maybe that's what caused the big crash. Because maybe it hit 0 and the computer just like went Mah. Just delete that. How much space has that given me? It's because I got a load of videos on it at the minute. Because of TV shows that I was watching before Christmas and didn't finish watching. Ooh, hype chest successful. I'm trying to run about your water company. What is that? I don't even understand what that is. Oh wow? I don't get it. I don't get it. What the hell is it? Oh, I've made it bigger. It's 2 hearts. You can't see that on like regular chat. It's just, I thought it was like some weird beaver thing with like a red face. I don't even get it. But oh well, I appreciate it nonetheless.
Take your bait.
Oh, he's warped. Tits.
Strike.
Do do do.
Strike.
Not balling. Why was he showing me the bunt? At least coming in a couple of months, he expects it to go up again. Wow, one nice thing about my apartment is the rent's controlled, I guess. Still pay exactly the same as when I first moved in like 15 years ago, but I'm also still living. It's just not a very nice place anymore, really. I need to move. I've been saying it for years. It's just, I get anxiety about where to move because I don't want to find I live somewhere worse. Do you know what I mean? I use all that money to move and then I'm worse than where I was because of horrible neighbours or whatever. That's my main fear. I just can't stand hearing neighbours, and a lot of Japanese apartments have really shit paper thin walls, and I can't really afford to live anywhere that's guaranteed to be better. And also, people living above you, and you know, you just hear them walking around because the floors are rubbish. But I don't like where I live. I do need to move because I don't like my new neighbours. They wake me up like in the night and early in the morning. I've been sleeping for the last like year and a half with static like brown noise playing to mask the sounds of them banging around. And I don't feel like it's very healthy.
Fly ball to left field.
Oh, let us get one run. But yeah, like I said, I don't want to move somewhere where it's even worse, because at least they don't play like loud music, things like that, because that drives me crazy. But I think it's only a matter of time before we get more people moving in.
To the first. You're out. Safe.
But if I moved, I feel like, because I live on the roof, and I feel like if I move anywhere else I need to do that as well. I can't live underneath somebody, so I can't bear the noise. I'm so sensitive to noises. Yay, we win! Woo, yeah! $70! Woo! Ooh-wee! I've had enough of this song now. Go away. Oh, it's Tommy Lasorda's baseball music.
Play ball. Fly ball to short.
What the hell was that? What was that? Can we get a replay? Like, you drunk?
To short.
You see this? I'm running to second, and they throw it to second, and then now I'm going to throw it to third. Sure. Thanks.
Strike.
I greeted it and was like, uh-oh, but then, oh well, they just let me go. There he is, Mr. Tommy Lasorda, bouncing up and down. Can't read his hat, but it says that he loves me.
Fly ball to left field. Safe.
Well, now you can read his hat, because there he is. Mr. Big Lasorda, thank you for the giant Tommy. Home run in his honour.
Fly ball to right field. A home run. To first. Foul ball.
Pablo. I don't want this song anymore.
Fly ball to center field. You're out. Fly ball to left field.
There's a random brick in the wall. Like secrets in the baseball stadium. You should put a bomb in front of it and blow it up and find a secret room.
Strike. To third. To third.
Off to third again.
To short.
Oh.
Safe. To short.
Woohoo!
Safe.
Woohoo!
Strike.
I don't seem to have to make them steal bases anymore. Oh! He stole it! He stole a run! Lovely.
Fly ball to second. You're out.
Oh wow. We're 7 up, that'll do. I like 7 up. But yeah, before we got the raid, we were talking what we were on about books. So I was going to read The Blade itself, which is one of those fantasy ones. Love hate my job, love hate my apartment. I often feel it keeps me in my place because you said it's always the fear of moving on to something else. That's my job as well. That's exactly where I am in life, and I feel like I'm always gonna, because I've done it before and hated it. It's like my job. I feel like I'm even though I don't think my job's amazing and my pay's not great and things like that, I'm scared to leave it again because I've already left it once and it was a disaster. You know, and it's like I feel almost lucky to be able to get back in my old job. So to leave it a second time, to take another chance on something possibly better, just terrifies me. It's a big mood. You've really hit the nail on the head with that. And apartments are the same thing. I get real anxiety about ending up somewhere worse than I am.
To third.
And so I end up just sort of paralysed in hypotheticals. Yeah, no, I feel like that. I mean, it's how I am the way that I am. It's a bit makes me nervous about the future because I don't really have a very high income and stability, but at the moment I'm okay. I have a relatively low stress. I just have like existential crisis kind of anxiety.
Strike.
But what I do like about my job is it gives me more free time. I'm trying to place value on free time over money with my job because obviously I only work 4 days a week. I don't think I could handle my job at any more than this, and it's a bit of a cliche, or well, not even a cliche, but it just feels like it's a bit, people say stuff and I don't think people truly appreciate, but I think the temptation is there to just be like, oh, you're lazy or oh you don't work hard enough or whatever, but like I actually don't think I'm very capable of doing, like, of course I could physically do it, I wouldn't die, but I feel like I would be very unhappy and no energy and never do anything else other than just work if I did much more than I do, because it really does take all my energy out of me. And I feel like my weekends would end up being doing absolutely nothing, just being in bed.
Fly ball to second.
Because I do find it very draining. But the sort of relief for me is because I find with my weekends, Saturday is me getting on top of all my chores, and by the time I've got all of that done, it's Sunday now, and then that would be the end of my weekend, really. I mean, and I'm sure it's like that for lots of people too, but I don't know how people find the energy. I really don't, because it takes me... It takes me hours to get moving sometimes on the weekend. You've been given notes on your plate. Oh no, I'm sorry to hear that. I hope it leads to something good. Your schedule is all over the place. So my schedule at least isn't all over the place. And what I do with my job is whenever there's a chance to work extra, I always take it. If there's ever a chance to cover somebody, I always take it. If there's special days to work, I will always volunteer to do it because I need money. But I like the control of I'm not contracted into doing it. Do you know what I mean? Like I'll always cover a Monday if somebody's off. But I know it's like the control of knowing that I don't have to, but I'll do it anyway, kind of thing. It's like I worked last Saturday. I don't have to, but I want to. Because it's okay once a month or something like that, you know? It's a bit different, it's just a bit of a different thing. And sort of a thing too where it's like I only do 4 days a week, but I do like 9-hour days. So, you know, I start at like 9 o'clock in the morning and I don't get home, well, I don't finish till 6. So I actually do work generally longer than a normal job might be, but that's sort of just Japan for you really. But so, you know, I'm not quite clocking a 40-hour week, but I am doing... Let me do the math. 32. So, Retro Swim. I've got ads about to go off again. I'm going to snooze them this time. Last time, I've literally got this. They're coming in 7 seconds, but I'll snooze them. I'll snooze them because last time I didn't get to in time. Thank you so much for the raid. How are you? Give you the other shouty. Sam, all the best finding new places. Yeah, hold that thought. We'll get back to that. But first, if you don't know what's going on, I'm going through all the Mega Drive games, and this is one of them. We've got a lot of baseball to do. It is what it is. We're just chilling and chatting and balling. But yeah, thank you so much for the raid. If you want to raid and run, I get it. If not, feel free to chill out. And Happy New Year to you. I'm not sure if I've actually spoken to you this side of the year. I've not been on much myself. I hope you're doing good. Yeah, James, I'm sorry to hear that. That's awful news. Unless it's going to lead to a positive change. Yeah, we're just talking like jobs and apartments and stuff. But yeah, I just find it kind of... I get guilt about it too, but I feel like I'm just a happier person. I feel like the whole world would be, to be honest. I really think the whole 5-day week is a con. You just can't get anything done on a weekend, but I do feel like I'm a much happier person. I've done 5-day week jobs before, and I do find that I tend to not do. It was easier when I was in my 20s, early 20s, but a lot of it for me is I just don't have a very good like digestive system, and I tend to feel uncomfortable a lot of the time, and I also don't sleep super well. Hey, Escordian. Yeah, every time it's better worth us the move. Well, hopefully it leads to something good. 40 out, yeah. Well, I mean, a lot of people don't even get to do 40. They have to do more.
Too short.
So, I don't know. It's just stuff for me, like, I wish I could work at home, but that's not a reality for me. But, you know, like going out, getting out in the cold, getting to work and all that, and especially being single and living alone, like you've kind of got nobody helping you. I think it's also living so far away from my family too. You know, you've got nobody to help like share chores with or share meals like with, like who's gonna cook today. Like you just have to kind of do everything for yourself. Every week, like every Saturday is basically just me getting on top of all the laundry and chores that have built up over the week that I need to do. Do you know? It's just, yeah, living is a full-time job. But you know, this isn't. I'm not unique. I'm sure everybody has these struggles, but I just feel like me personally, physically, I don't have the stamina. A lot of it is just, I don't want to get too graphic and personal, but a lot of it is just to do with like my kind of like stomach problems and things that I have. It's kind of like IBS kind of stuff, and I'm just very uncomfortable. Like I couldn't bear the last job that I did. I had to do 5 days a week and stuff. It was just sometimes I don't feel well. I also get terrible allergies and sinuses, and the summer is a pretty miserable time for me, as a lot of you know that have been here when I'm streaming and stuff. And fortunately now is not as bad with what I do, but like the job I was doing before that, like trying to function with the miserable sort of hay fever and stuff, and even on medication, it just makes you groggy and drowsy. But yeah, it's just things like that. I half wonder, I mean it's half our self-diagnosing here and whatever, but hay fever is so debilitating, honestly. I don't think people that don't have it appreciate just how awful hay fever is. It is day-ruining, debilitating. When I'm at my absolute worst, like if my sinuses have gone haywire and the medicine is just not working and I can't stop it, it's just the day's done and I just need to go to bed. There's nothing else I can do anymore because my nose will not stop. I can't stop sneezing. It's like you've got permanent head fog. Your head is just going and you're just irritable. And having to work in those conditions is horrible. I mean, I do it often because I've got no choice in the matter, but I'm often just miserable at certain times of the year. But hay fever is awful. And then you take too much medication because you're trying to make it stop, and now you're dehydrated and you've got like kind of like lightheadedness, and it's just, yeah, it's shit. I don't either anymore. Some medical stuff we've gone through the last years of life events. Just yeah, no, I can relate to that a lot, and it's a bit of, you sort of feel shame to talk about it. I'm always hesitant to. I always feel like I don't want to mention too much that I only work 4 days a week because I feel like I'm being judged. Like, oh, well, maybe you should do more. And it's like, well, I do when it's offered. To be honest, the last couple of weeks, that's why I've not been streaming, because I was frazzled.
Fly ball to left field.
I just wanted to come, the cold weather and stuff, I was just coming home and getting into bed. and trying to sleep. I was sleeping just as much as I could.
To second.
I mean, the temptation right now, I'm not gonna lie, this week I've been very tempted to not stream and just get into bed with a book and get some sleep, but I enjoy streaming. It makes me happy, and I feel... Hang on a minute. Let's see if we can get this
Fly ball
guy
to
out.
right field.
We're doing a 40-hour week at this point. We're doing 50... Yeah, see, that's just fucking nuts. I'm so sorry that you're going through that. I feel like I could tolerate it better if I was working at home. I think I could tolerate it better if I was working at home. But the problem is, it's not even just working... It's not me... I don't work 9 to 6, do you know what I mean? I have to commute as well. So it's like... It's just my whole fucking day. Is that it's like I'm out the door at, you know, getting up at, leaving at 8 or whatever, and I don't get back till like 7, and then I've got to cook my own dinner, and then and often I end up eating poorly as a result because of the time pressures, and I'm not so great. I'm not a very good cook, and my kitchen's crap. So usually it's like tonight. I think I got home about 6:45 because you gotta go to bed. No worries, Retro. Thank you for the raid. Up on the up forward to. I'm stable. I'm okay. Do you know what I mean? I'm in that place like Matt was just saying before, where it's like I don't want to rock the boat. That's just where I am mentally. I'm just going through the motions, and I like familiarity and not big changes. That's how I feel right now, because I tried the whole big change thing in 2020 and that was a disaster. And now, and after I had a hell year in 2020, it was just one of the worst years of my life, and it's not just because of COVID, it's because of having no job, losing all my money, losing family members, and COVID and all that. It was just an absolute awful year, and it was really mentally exhausting. So when I finally got my old job, I went in a horrible job as well, which I then had to get out of when I finally did get work. That was in 2021. I mean, actually, it wasn't 2020 it was a bad year, it was 2021. 2021 was the worst. And by the time I finally got stable and back to where it was like, I remember just saying to my friends, like, I just want normal back again. I just want mundane, normal, going to my job that I'm not really that keen on, but it doesn't stress me out and I know what I'm doing, and just coming home, clocking out of it mentally, and just having a normal time with nothing horrible happening, no super stress. Because like some people, I admire people. It's like one of my best friends, she's a nurse, and I have so much respect for her because I don't know how she can handle the pressures of her job and have a life. I just don't know how to do it, because it's like, I feel like if I was a nurse, I would need to go to bed early every night to have the energy to do such a high pressure job like that, and I don't know how she manages to enjoy herself. Like, you know, I've seen her over at Christmas and we're sitting watching a movie, having some drinks, and then she will go to bed, have like 8 hours sleep or whatever, get up and go and do like an insane shift in the hospital, and I'm just like, I couldn't do that at all. If I was going to do that, I would need to be going to bed, getting nine or more hours sleep, and no alcohol at all, and just not never having any fun. Really about to get that job with the AI and all. Well, yeah, I think that I can't even imagine how stressful that job must be now with AI. I bet the pay's, because I mean, that was the other thing too, the pay was shit. I mean, it would have gone up if I'd have stuck around, but yeah, if you don't know what I'm talking about, it's a translation job that I was doing. I don't really like to talk about like my present job, but I don't mind talking about like my previous job. Who's picking that up?
To third.
But yeah, I'm glad I got out. That job was I'm not exaggerating, that job was killing me. It was absolutely killing me because of just the pressure. I couldn't handle it. It was making me miserable. Every Sunday I was getting like a sick feeling in my stomach that I don't want to go to work tomorrow. Not because of, oh my god, it's work, just because it just felt like You know, like when you're at school and you're failing a class or something, and you couldn't do your homework, or you didn't do your homework, and you know you've got to go tomorrow and it's going to be awful and you're going to get in trouble. That's how I felt about that job. I just hated it. I remember going into the toilet at one point while I was working there and I just wanted to cry. I remember messaging my friend and being like, I've got to quit this job, I can't do it. I think I'm just not cut out for high demanding pressure style work. I don't think I have the mental, whatever you call it.
Fly ball. Too short.
Because I just couldn't handle it. I remember we did a project or something and there was like a problem with it, and I was okay because I was still technically training, but I remember just like it was something that I'd done and it was a complaint, and that somebody else was supposed to like check it after me, and we ended up getting a complaint, and I just felt so awful. And the guy that had sort of checked after me had obviously not checked enough, and he got into a load of trouble, and I just felt awful. And then it was like, you know, I'm sort of dodging a bullet because I'm still a trainee, but I'm like, one day I won't be, and I'll be getting in all this trouble and I can't handle it. Because I don't see like, you know, the whole time I was there, I just had imposter syndrome. The whole time I just felt like such a fraud. I couldn't handle it at all. I kept double doubting everything because the guy that I was working with was a perfectionist, which didn't help either. And I'm literally trying to proofread stuff and I'm just like, should that be a comma? I don't even fucking know. And I'm going in a spiral about whether this is right or wrong. And it just was, oh, it was driving me crazy. And at the same time, it was this constant nag of pressure of hurry up, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up, schedules, like deadlines, deadline, 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 deadline. I just felt sick. And I'm just staring at a computer screen for like 8 hours a day. And as soon as the job was finished, my eyes are just bleeding and I don't want to even look at my phone. I remember friends would be messaging me and I'd just be like, I can't talk to you right now on the phone. You can call me if you want, but I can't look at the screen anymore. You know, like that was, ironically, that was when I first started streaming, those really early streams. I think by the time you were here, Jamesy, I'd already quit that job. I quit that job before I started doing Mega Drive, but I was streaming like Dark Souls and things back then, and honestly, Twitch like got me through that. It was because I was so upset a lot of the time and kind of depressed about it, and I found streaming time was like the time when my brain would like switch off and not think about it, and it was very detoxing. But at the same time, I could not stay up late because I needed full sleep in order to do okay the next day. If I was ever tired for that job, it was just a disaster. And I remember most lunch times I was trying to like sleep on my desk because I was too tired. And not really eating my lunch properly and continuing to work, and then saying like, oh, you won't get paid, like you should just stop and do your lunch. And I'm like, but I won't make the deadline. I didn't like it. No, that feeling at school. Yeah, but it was like, that is now your job. You struggle enough in school and you accept to randomly get banned from video games for a month. You've got the school converted to higher education. Yeah, I just don't like all that pressure. What I do love about my job right now, other than obviously, I did mention this last summer, I was having a bad time with it, mostly because of some co-worker relationships. I'm not going to go into details. I really don't think it's becoming to talk about your current job and people online. I think it's a bit rude, but all I will say is that it was having an effect on me, and I was feeling pretty bad, like I didn't want to go to work because of some individual. However, now that things have sort of improved in that sense, I don't think it'll ever go back to how it was, but at least there's sort of a civilizedness that's going on, so I'm kind of okay. And what I like about my job right now is that I'm able to clock out on a Friday and not think about it, or even most days, to be honest. Like, I mean, other than this conversation right now, I don't think about my job in the evening, and that's what I love. That's what I love about what I have right now, whereas other jobs, I was just lying in bed, stewing over it. The job I did before that, I had a lot of responsibility too, and that was bad. Like, I was always taking work home and doing stuff, and I was just letting it be my entire existence, and it just wasn't worth it because there was no loyalty. Nobody really appreciated what I did. Well, the wrong people appreciated what I did. The actual important people didn't, sort of took me for granted, but there were people that did appreciate. But yeah, I don't know. It's it is what it is. I'm sort of mentally happy with what I do. I just worry about financial security, which is not something that I do have. But, you know, in all honesty, the other thing is, yes, I do the 4 days or whatever, but I also do stream on Twitch, and I'm not going to bullshit anybody. This absolutely helps support me doing this. Like, whenever we've done those sort of, like, marathon streams, that has been a huge support. And even just the regular streaming, like people showing up, lurking, whatever. Ad revenue, it's a bit of a beast, but it helps me. It helps me pay my electric. And people that continue to sub, even while I was away over Christmas and not even streaming, like, blows my mind. I don't want to treat this as a job though. I don't consider it a job because I feel some people are lucky and maybe they do enjoy their jobs, but I feel like if this ever did become a job, it would lose what made it fun. I've said before, I would never like to be in a situation where I felt like streaming and Twitch was literally the difference between me having an apartment and food on the table. I don't think I would ever want the pressure to perform. I know that it's not within my scope to ever do something like that, but let's just say hypothetically it was suddenly. I think it would really, really put a hindrance on it all if it was that crucial that it had to be successful. So, yeah, I'm happy with it where it is. It absolutely helps, but I still have a job that I can rely on at the same time. Just makes life a bit more comfortable. This music is going too hard. Oh, this one's a noisy one as well. I want something more chill. I'm feeling a bit worked up and anxious now. Ah! Can we not have the Thunderfall soundtracks, please? There we go. And my throat is hurting again, so we've confirmed that it's not because I'm allergic to nuts. So I'm going to eat some more nuts tomorrow. This is what I mean though, like, I'm just a fucking mess sometimes because it's like, whatever I caught like 2 weeks ago or something, I'm still fucking ill. Just can't get rid of it. I need to get invested in a humidifier, I think, though. I definitely do. I just sort of got a bit put off when people were saying they're really hot, like, full of viruses if you don't clean them well. But I do think it would help. Because this winter and the dry air and my heating, get a throat sweet. I think I've been making some positive, like, recent life changes though, just to my own mental well-being. I am honestly amazing sprites and very fluid animation. It is I've lost the word. The animations on like the pitching and stuff are really good. I believe it's rotoscoping that they've done for this. That's why it looks so nice. But welcome on in. You get snow in Japan? We do. I mean, especially in Hokkaido, there's loads of snow. But yeah, get snow. Not really had big snow this year, but sometimes they get snow while I'm away in the UK, so I kind of miss
Fly
it.
ball to third.
It's very hot. Winters are cold. It's cold. I mean, up until this week, it's been minus every night, and only going like 5 degrees Celsius in
Fly
the
ball
day.
to left field.
I don't even know what it is right now. 3 degrees right now, and that's kind of warm. And the replays look amazing.
Fly ball to short.
My only really issue with this game is I just don't like the fielding at all. I really can't get on with it, but the batting and the pitching is fun, and it looks good. I don't know why I'm winning so hard in this one. Let's lose. Don't need to be 17 up.
He bunts it. You're out.
Getting all the raids tonight. Thank you for the raid, Bladebear. How are you? Never raids, but it pours. I was gonna say, I was like, are you you're not usually on, are you, at this time? But welcome in, thank you so much. Do say what you were up to. I mean, if you don't know what I'm up to, I'm going through every Mega Drive game that was ever, is and was and won't be. And this is one of them. We're playing R.B.I. Baseball 94. It's very, very long. We're doing a World Series because I'm a total idiot. And I got really stubborn and decided I was doing it. We're in the middle of sports games. Is it the game of all time? It's the game of eternity. It won't end. We've got 70 baseball games left. David Alexander, how are you? Good morning, I guess. Oh, more Tommy Lasorda music. Yeah, we're mostly just chatting and listening to Mega Drive music while I go through the motions of winning baseball games. It's an undertaking. It is, and I'm a fool. I should have just settled for a best of 7 and called it a day, but I just want to know what happens if you win. What happens if you win the World Series? The whole thing. We've got to do 80 games. Most other baseball games, they usually condense it more than this. This one, your choices are 80 or 162. So I went for 80.
Out.
What were you playing? Or did I miss it?
Fly ball to third.
Do. I don't think I've ever really seen you on. I don't know what time what you do typically. Actually, just watching the Nintendo. Oh, well, do share anything? I don't know. I've just been playing this. I wonder if that's why it's been quiet, like the last however long. People watching.
Fly ball to
They
short.
always do bloody Nintendo Directs while I'm streaming. I notice that happens a lot. Is it always the same time? It was boring. Any new games?
To third.
Why am I still trying to win? PST. I'm on JST. And it is almost midnight now.
He bunts it.
Did nothing to convince me to buy a Switch 2. Hey Apathy, how are you?
Hey.
I can't decide whether to just get a Switch 1, to be honest.
He bunts it.
Switch 2 just, honestly, no disrespect to people who have got it and love it, but it just seems like a scam at the minute. Like, literally bugger all out on it.
Strike.
A collection of all the Super Bomberman games. Yeah.
He bunts it.
I mean, yeah, Bomberman's great and all, but if your biggest news is a collection of old Super Nintendo games, like, Okay. Can't that just be on the Virtual Console?
He bunts it.
I feel like we're in a real weird place now, though. Like, obviously with like limited run, which I'm not keen on at all. But like, I keep seeing. What did I just see that they announced the other day? Oh, what was it? What did limited run just announce recently? And honestly, I just look at it and I'm just like, what is with these endless collections of just mediocre retro games? Like, I mean, I like retro games and stuff, but like just repackaging like mid games that nobody's really that bothered about and just like trying to make them into expensive collector's items. Ren and Stimpy, that was exactly what it was. I just took one look at that and I was like, who's asking for this, and does this really need to become a collector's item? I don't think anything needs to be a collector's item, but I'm just like, they'll spin anything like into like it's because it's this sort of like shit irony of like, hoo-hoo, you could own the super duper like limited edition version of Ren and Stimpy, complete with like some gimmick shit that we've packaged with it. I don't know Ren and Stimpy enough to make a joke, to be honest. I never really watched it. The games were hot, exactly, but package them up and slap some like fucking cuddly toy of Ren and call it a limited edition and charge like $60 for it. Go right ahead. People will buy it as well. And it's the kind of stuff that like wouldn't even get put on the Virtual Console. I mean, it should, because I'm a believer that all retro games should be accessible, but not for stupid prices and not for elite collectors only. Wait 4 years for it to, right? Well, exactly. Can't even with all that nonsense, to be honest. But nobody'll learn. They moan for 5 minutes and then buy the next one.
Fly ball to left field. You're out.
Oh, and do you know what's lovely that I've just seen? If you don't know, do you remember Radiant Silvergun on the Switch had a release? Well, it's now had a Japanese release, which is very affordable and generally available. Although I'm not sure if it's actually done by their Right On company. I forgot what they're called now, Marvelous Games or something. So it could actually technically still be limited run, but I just keep seeing it for like only 7,000 yen brand new and just like not scarce at all, being sold on like marketplaces and stuff. I think it's on Amazon. See, sometimes these limited games or whatever end up getting picked up by Japanese publishers and released a bit later for much cheaper and much easier. Because I got, what was that one? Clockwork Aquarium. You know, the arcade game that was by the Wonder Boy creator or developers. And it never had a release. Was it a cancelled arcade game? I can't remember. But that had like a strictly limited run games thingy jobby or whatever, and it's like expensive. But later on, it got released on by IREM, I think. Inem. Oh, I can't remember the name now. And it's cheap. I picked it up from Amazon for like $15. Inem. They're usually pretty good.
Strike. He bunts it.
He bunts it. It's like the decent Genesis games. I haven't played those. I'm sure one or two of them are alright, but yeah, just the idea of a collection is a bit weird. I mean, obviously, it goes without saying how I feel about a Bubsy collection. We absolutely didn't need that. They're garbage.
Fly ball to short. You're out.
that the disc version was broken. Oh, was it? See, that's just such a fucking joke. The thing that gets me the most is the whole carbon engine nonsense. Like, how it... The word engine, it's just an emulator on a disc.
Fly ball to third. Safe. Fly
Shit,
ball
I
to
should
right
be
field.
changing my pitcher.
You're out. Fly ball. Foul ball.
Yeah, nothing else on Nintendo Direct. I should load Gematsu on my phone and see.
Strike.
Because they're usually pretty good at summarising it all. Do.
You're out. He bunts it. You're out. Strike.
Another Eden. Blaze Blue. Planet of Lana. Really hidden object game.
Strike.
No, none of it looks that interesting that I'm seeing on here.
You're out.
See you about. Hey, Brenticus, how are you? Happy New Year to you too. Hope you're good.
Fly ball to
You're back
short.
in time for the baseball. Although you were in no danger of missing it, because it's going to take a while. Probably too tired. No, do. Thank you for the raid. Thank you.
To second.
Pretty good baseballs. Do-do-loo. Do-do-do-do-loo.
Strike.
Good night. Don't know why I had the voice of Star Fox in my head down. Good night. I was playing Star Fox 64 with my nephew over Christmas, and they had the little good luck bit. It made me smile. I've never played it before. I've only ever played the
Fly
Super
ball to
Nintendo
left
one.
field. Safe. To third.
Can we just catch this last person out, please? Oh, again. You're still here, I think, but it feels like OBS has crashed. This is twice in 1 week. This is concerning. Oops, something is not right. Please wait while a crash report is being prepared. Unable